is up, everyone? Michelle Alexandria coming at you with video number 2. I figured since my camera's already set up and I have my Apple TV up, I thought I would show you what some of my recent Apple TV purchases are. Because sure, why not? Why not? One day I'm going to have to walk you through the new Apple TV because right now I'm on the 12.3 beta. On the 12.3 beta patch where basically I've been testing out this new Apple TV thingy and it is terrible. It is horrible. I don't like it at all. It's kind of busy. I mean, it looks really nice, but it's buggy. Hence the word beta, and it's really just way too busy. I had to sit down and really think about how the best to do this and navigate through this system with you, and I'm looking like I'm an idiot, which I know is pretty hard to do because I am an idiot. I'm a proud idiot. It's the age of the internet where idiocy rules. Idiocy rules, people. But it takes forever to load up my library. So anyway, let's just go through. I'm going to show you some of my new purchases real quick. I actually subscribed to. Actually, my next video may be about Hulu and how terrible that is to navigate through. But anyway, let's go through, watch movies, TV, library. So anyway, here are my recent purchases. Basically, I went through and I bought a bunch of movies last week when they were on sale for $4.99. I actually bought some new TV too, simply because it was cheap. So I bought Cliffhanger for $4.99. I was surprised I didn't have this movie, and I actually have never seen this movie. I've never seen this classic. Why is that coming up? Crap! I didn't want that to happen. Now I just got a copyright strike. Because I just wanted to pitch. Why can't I click on this? It should just show. God, I hate this fucking app. I did not want to do that. I don't want that to come up. I just want to show you that it's in Dolby Vision. Why? You see, I hate crap like this. I just do. So let me go back here. This is classic. So here, recent purchases. Cliffhanger. It's in 4K Dolby Vision, $4.99. Really nice. I bought Air Force One for the same reason. It's in 4K, Dolby Vision Plus. My pa, he actually worked on Air Force One for like his entire career. So he was in the Air Force and he worked on Air Force One, and he actually knew all the presidents right up until Clinton. So that's a little nice tidbit. So he actually was involved in the design of Air Force One and everything. So this is one of his favorite movies because he always loves to talk to me about what they got right and what they got incorrect and everything about the plane. But apparently they got most of it right. So, and actually he wasn't a consultant on this, but they did talk to a lot of the people who actually worked on Air Force One that kind of designed the plane and everything. So it's actually pretty accurate. But it's 4K HDR. And he was actually working on Air Force One when they made this movie. So I don't know if if they actually consulted him or not. But that would be kind of interesting. I need to ask him that question one day. So here we go. Bumblebee. I bought Bumblebee on sale for $9.99, 4K, Dolby Vision. Got the double Ds, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos. Now, the one thing is, I do love physical media. It's just that physical media is such a hassle. And I don't think Apple TV's 4K HDR is particularly good. I wish and I hope that at some point in the future, they will release an Apple TV that will allow you to download your movies like they used to back in the 1080p days, where you could download your movies offline for a few days and come back and watch them later, and you can watch them in an uncompressed manner. I'm hoping that's why they bring that back for the 4K era, where I can actually download all my 4K, like 2 or 3 or 5 HDR movies, 4K HDR movies, and then come back later on that night or that week or whatever, and watch it and have like 2 weeks to watch them before they expire and go back into the cloud. That way I can get the best of both worlds. I get the convenience of digital with the purity of physical, because then you could download the movie directly to your hard drive and watch it offline in an uncompressed bit weight, in an uncompressed manner. You don't have to worry about buffering or any of that crap. That's what I want. I bought Vice, even though I wanted to boycott this movie because I fucking hate Dick Cheney, and I hate the fact that they glorified him by making a movie about his life. But damn it, this movie has all my favorite actors in it, including, Christian Bale, Amy Adams, Sam Rockwell. I mean, I gotta watch it just because I love those three. And so I'm gonna watch it at some point. And it was on sale for, I think, $7.99 when I bought this for a few days. So I bought it for $7.99. Then the Blade Trilogy, I was surprised I didn't have the Blade Trilogy, and the Blade Trilogy was on sale 3 for $9.99. How can I pass that up? So I bought all three. The thing that's annoying is Apple TV has slowed down the whole free upgrade program to 4K HDR. Plus, there really aren't that many movies left that they can actually upgrade to 4K HDR. King Arthur, Excalibur Rising. Again, I'm kind of a sucker for this story. I love the King Arthur series. Actually, I don't. I like the first 2/3 of it, but it always falls apart. Any King Arthur, Excalibur related story, but it always falls apart in the third act where you get into all the incest stuff and the weirdness. So I don't like that part. So these are the movies I bought in the last week. I bought a bunch more, but they aren't showing up. Plus, I rented this movie called Mid-90s, which was actually a movie, which is actually Jonah Hill's directorial debut. Is about a kid growing up in the 90s, supposed to be basically his kind of life story or whatever. Not sure I believe it or not, but I'm going to watch it. And then I rented Nancy Drew for $2. This is the movie I was going to buy, but I love movies like this. Everything I watch is a serious movie or a superhero movie or a fantasy movie, so I like to get back with just cheap kind of movie, teeny bopper movies like Nancy Drew. So that's what I like to do in my free time. So, and then I bought a couple of TV shows. So I went in and purchased, and this video is really rambling, people. So I actually went in and I finally got around to completing my Terminator series. So I completed my Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles collection, because it turned out I had season 1, and then I had like a couple of episodes to season 2, and it was just driving me insane that I didn't have the rest of the season 2. So I was like, F it, just go ahead and buy it. So it was like $11 to complete the season. So I went ahead and did that. Law and Order. Wait, I did not buy this. I did not accidentally buy this season, did I? Oh, it was just a sneak peek. Oh, the reason why I bought this was I was on the set of Law and Order. Here's a funny story. I had never watched an episode of Law and Order until season 19. That's when I finally watched the Law and Order, and I got hooked on Law and Order. And the reason why I decided I had to watch it was I was invited by NBC to go on a set visit in New York City. So we went to the set of Law and Order. It was pretty cool. I got to sit in a box. I sat in the jury box, talked to Anthony Anderson and the entire cast. So it was pretty cool. And they filmed it. They filmed our set visit. They filmed all the questions and stuff we asked. And they said it was going to be a featurette, used as a featurette at some point. And it was never used. So I keep hoping that one day I'm going to click on one of these featurettes, and it's going to show me sitting in the jury box asking the cast and crew a couple of questions about Law and Order, a show I had never even watched an episode of until that moment. So yeah, that was kind of funny. And then I was attacked by a gigantic horse dog on the set. And I say attack, but it was just, the dog scared the crap out of me. Came out of nowhere, jumped on me and everything and scared the holy crap out of me. And it was like this big gigantic horse dog. So I hate it when people have dogs in their office, because in a place of business, because when you walk into a place of business, you don't expect to have some dumb dog to run up on you and jump on you and all this other stuff. But anyway, that's my Law and Order story. And that's why I downloaded this, because it's a sneak peek at Law and Order. And I was hoping this was from our set visit from a few years ago, but it's not. So anyway, Supergirl, I don't know why I bought this. It was $9, so I bought it while it was on sale. But I found out recently, and I never knew this, that on Netflix, all CW shows air on Netflix like basically a week after they finish airing. So this is a dumb purchase, right? This was all WB TV shows air on Netflix at, literally a week after the season ends. So this was a dumb purchase, but it was only $9. Gotham, I have a long history with Gotham. I interviewed the cast like every year for the last 5 or 6 years. So I was always invested in the show. So I had to go ahead and buy it. And WB always sends me the Blu-rays as well. So it's the final season, and it was on sale for $9. So I actually had to go ahead and buy Gotham, the final season. Les Miserables, I think I've always made my love of Les Miserables plain. I never even heard of the show until the movie came out. And when I saw the movie, I totally fell in love with the movie. And then I saw the musical like 5 times, a couple of times in New York on Broadway. And it came to DC suddenly like 2 or 3 times. So I saw it in DC 2 or 3 times. 3 times at the National Theater in DC, and twice on Broadway, and all 4 times I had like front row center seats. So it's amazing. So this is actually PBS's masterpiece theater production of Les Miserables. There's no music. It's all like talking, and I'm like, why are they talking so much? When am I going to get my look down? This is my confession. When on my own, when am I going to get that stuff? It's them talking. So it's kind of depressing so far, but I'm actually enjoying it. It's interesting. And the 100, the show I love to hate. I didn't buy this one. I refused to buy this. I am recording this on Hulu. I bought season 4 and I bought season 5 because they were on sale for $9.99. And again, even though I've hated the 100 since season 3, again, like Gotham, I have a long history with the cast and crew where I've talked to them every single year at Comic-Con and New York Comic-Con, back when I used to be able to get in this stupid New York Comic-Con, for like the last 6 or 7, for the last 5 years. And Jay Rothenberger loves me, and Ashley loves me, so that's always kind of weird, because he loves the fact that I ask tough questions, so apparently, and he loves a good debate. So he always comes up to me after the interviews and talks to me for about like 4 or 5 minutes while he's waiting for the rest of the cast to finish up. So that's always kind of cool. And so yeah, that's the reason why I still stick with this show, even though it drives me bat-ass crazy. And again, this goes to my OCD completed thing, and I may have to buy this on the Apple TV, because on Vudu I own seasons 1 and 3, and on the Apple TV I own seasons 2, 4, and 5. So I don't have all 5 seasons in one place. So I'm stupid. I'm going to end up buying season 1 and 2, or I'm going to end up buying season 1 and 2, or whatever those 2 missing seasons are, on the Apple TV, even though I already own them on Vudu, because I'm just stupid. And I hate myself for that. So yeah, that's what I've been buying, and that's what I have on my Apple TV. So anyway, I hope you like this dumb video, but I will talk to you guys later. Bye.